Guys, guess what? I have good news for you. Oh yes, very fast. And what's the good news? The good news is this: what to do if you have a low Jamb score applying Unical Post-UTME. I'm going to be opening you up to a lot of things that are going to help you very fast. If your Jamb score is low, what is it that you should do regarding Unical Post-UTME? And regarding the department that you are applying for, what should you do? It's very simple. Follow me as I tell you exactly what to do. If you apply this, you are going to see success very easy. Follow me, let me tell you. This is our lesson 3. Very quickly, in case you have not watched lesson 1 and 2, go and watch them very fast. And the 4 powerful things that you should know if you have a very, very low Jamb score, they include the following. Number 1, change to a less competitive but professional department. You know, there are some people that don't want us to tell them the truth, but I'm going to tell you the truth very quickly. If your Jamb score is low, let me say you are applying to departments like, let me say nursing, right? Nursing science. There are 3 major competitive departments as far as University of Calabar is concerned. 3 most competitive departments. Others are competitive, but these ones, their competition is crazy. Number 1 is medicine and surgery. Yes, medicine and surgery. Number 2 is law. Number 3 is nursing. So if you're applying to nursing science, University of Calabar, know that it is competitive. You are applying to medicine and surgery, Unical, it is highly competitive. You are applying to law, very, very, very competitive. Now, this is it. It's not like, for example, somebody is applying to medicine, right? And the person is coming with a Jamb score of less than 250. There are a lot of people that are coming with 300. That one you should know first. Jamb score 300. A lot of people are coming with it. 290, 270, 260, and all of that. So anything less than 250, for example, and the person is applying to medicine and surgery, there are 4 things I'm going to tell you to do. So listen to all of them one after the other. You see that you change to a less competitive department, but professional department. Anything less than 200 for nursing, please, right? You can still apply this, and I'm going to tell you now. Now, what should I do? Number 1, consider switching to a department that is less competitive but still professional. Some of you don't know what we mean by professional courses. I'm going to tell you what you mean by professional courses. It means courses that after you are done with them from the university, right? Let me use medical students, for example, because a lot of people that are applying for Unical Post-UTME, most people, medicine and surgery, law. Now, what are professional courses? Professional courses are courses that when you are done from the university, right, you can start practicing immediately and you are earning big. Let me put it that way. And another thing is this. Please, like I've said, medicine is competitive, nursing is competitive, law is competitive. These are the popular choices, right, that people apply to. Only medicine and surgery alone, 5,000 people, 5,000 applicants. We apply to medicine and surgery for Unical, 5,000, not every year. The minimum we always see is 5,000 to only medicine and surgery. And how many people are going to be picked at the end of the day? 150 people will be picked, 150. At most, 170 will be admitted out of 5,000. Same thing for your nursing. Are you getting it now? And then your law. Law can even pick higher than that. But please, these departments are highly competitive. And as a result of that, they have high cutoff marks. And the competition there is crazy. Are you getting it now? The cutoff mark is high, competition there is crazy and all of that. But let me just tell you the easy steps. Very, very easy procedure you are going to do there. Are we good to go? Are you ready? Yeah, let's go very fast. Number 1, for medicals. I'll tell you for medicals, for law, those that are applying to management science, what you should do. For medicals, please, you have to look into other professional courses. And what are the other professional courses? Number 1, radiography is a professional course, but it is not as competitive as medicine. It's not as competitive as your nursing. Nursing is highly competitive than radiography. Yes, so another thing you should know is this MLS. Oh yes, it is not as competitive as all of these courses. And then physiotherapy. These are professional courses. When you are done today from the university, you will be employed immediately and you start working, you start earning big. Yes, radiography, MLS, physiotherapy. So you can do your research into them more, and then you now know the one that you can probably go for. And don't forget this, pharmacy. is another professional course. Pharmacy, right? These are professional courses that you can pick. And a lot of people are not even aware. You see somebody with good Jamb score, the person is trying to apply for department that are not even up to the standard of these 4. After medicine, right? Please, you have these other 4 departments are top notch, including nursing, top notch. Are you getting it now? All of these departments are professional courses. And don't forget this quickly, that these departments are less competitive, but still offer robust career opportunities. So if you are done, you can travel abroad. Those of you that have JAPA plans, you want to go to UK, like any of the European countries, you want to go to US, you are very, very free. You can JAPA with all of these courses that I've just given to you fast. You move immediately. Another thing very quickly is this. Please take notes. There are a lot of people that choose department because probably your uncle or your auntie studied it and then they now ask you to choose it, and then you now carry your 2 left leg and went to choose the department. Department like what? Anatomy, right? Physiology, biochemistry, HND, SLT. These departments are not professional. No, they are not professional. Rather, pick a professional course and then do your best. You are going to enter into it. It's very easy. In as far as it is not medicine, and then you know your Jamb score, you know how to ratio yourself where you get your admission very easy. Another thing I'd like you to know very quickly is this. For law, right? For law, if your score is not high and you're applying to law, please change department. You can apply to things like ELS. You can go for ELS, right? You can go for that's ELS. That's your linguistics, isn't it? You can go for any other courses that you want to go for. But it must not necessarily be law. It must not necessarily be law. Philosophy is there. You can choose philosophy. Must it be law? No, it mustn't be law. Are you getting it now? International relations is another department that you can apply to. So if everybody is applying to law, that's where you see that the competition, you know yourself. It's not everybody I'm telling to change, but you know yourself. That's why I'm saying that. Another thing is this. For management science. Okay, management science, the most competitive department in management science is economics. Oh yes. Aside economics, every other thing you can apply. You get it now. If other economics, it's not as competitive. It's not that massively competitive. So just do your do and then you get your admission very, very fast. So this is number 1 for those that would like to change departments, and then what to change into. I've just explained all of them. Number 2, study hard. Hold on a bit. Regarding your University of Calabar Post-UTME, every singular thing that you need to know regarding all your subjects, whether it's your use of English, whatever course, every singular thing from beginning to the end, whatever they were going to ask you, everything has been covered, and the curriculum treated in details in the LearnLift app. All you have to do is just march down to your Play Store or your App Store and then go down quickly and download your LearnLift app. After downloading the LearnLift app, go to your special plan, click on special plan, and you have access to every singular thing as far as University of Calabar Post-UTME is concerned. A quick one. Now let's get back to our class as we move together. If your score is low and you still want to risk it, please study hard to get a high Post-UTME score. Let's assume that a student with Jamb score of, let me say, 2, anything can happen and the person gets low Jamb score, probably like, let me say, 230, right? Or 240 or 220. And then the person now go and get 380 as Post-UTME score. You don't move, you will gain admission fast. Now, study hard to get a high Post-UTME score. And how do you achieve that? Using the LearnLift app. This is where the LearnLift app comes in. Are you getting it now? And inside the LearnLift app, please, a high Post-UTME score, first and foremost, there can significantly boost your chances of admission. Even if you have low Jamb score, if you have a very high Post-UTME score, it will boost your chances. And I'd like you to know this, because your Jamb score is low, does not mean you should be scared. I've seen instances where some students will come for Post-UTME with Jamb score of as high as 334. There was a boy that had 334 as Post-UTME score. And the guy went for, that's Jamb score 334. The guy went in for Post-UTME. And the guy, I was shocked. How can you have 334 and you go and get, you go and have 210 as your Jamb score, Post-UTME score, 210 as Post-UTME score? That's super low. Of course, that boy will not gain admission into medicine and surgery. They didn't give him. Why? Because his post-UTME score was terribly low. Now, the reason why a lot of people will tell you that Unical post-UTME, if you try your best, you still fail. Don't answer those rubbish. They don't know the secret. And this is what I'm telling you now. Even if someone have low score as Jamb score, you can still do well, extremely well in your post-UTME by using the LearnLift app. And don't forget this, that this is how you are going to achieve high score in your post-UTME. Number one, download the LearnLift app. Whether from Play Store or from App Store, download the LearnLift app. Inside the LearnLift app, number one, you have access to your post-UTME past questions. And these post-UTME past questions inside the app, first, they are free. All subjects, they are there for you, free of charge. Number one. Number two, Unical Post-UTME CBT. The exam is CBT for Post-UTME. The Post-UTME CBT is there for you in the app that you can always keep practicing with the timing and everything so that you can familiarize yourself well with all of this. Of course, don't forget your notes. There are notes inside the app for you. There are video lessons, everything well explained, mathematics explained, chemistry explained, physics, biology, government, literature, use of English, everything explained to the core for you. Economics well explained. That's the first thing to do. Download the LearnLift app, and then you can proceed your registration and every singular thing there. Like you can put in your login details and everything, and then you can move. Another thing is this: create a study schedule. You are preparing for post-UTME. It's not school classwork or the secondary school assignments. No, create a study schedule. Allocate specific times each day to study different subjects. Allocate time, right? I'm going to study in the morning, probably from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Have your study schedule. If you are working, I'm going to study in the evening. Be deliberate, be intentional. I'll study at night. Wake up and study. Stop studying sharply. You are the only one doing that. Other people are taking their life serious. Are you getting it? It's not that later now you now go and start saying, oh, but Lord, I pray though. God is telling you now to study. 1 year. That's number two. Create a study schedule. Number three, focus on all areas. Sir, I know my strength. I can do well in chemistry. Don't come and try that with post-UTME, please. Focus on all areas. All the subjects that you are doing, take them along. Study all the Unical post-UTME materials in the app intensively well for the areas that you are to focus on. You already know your subject combination. If you don't know it, search the video and watch it, and then you are going to see your subject combination based on the department that you are applying into. And then very importantly, take practice tests. That's why there is CBT in the app for you, right? Aside the CBT, you have past question segment of the app where you can re-ask questions, and then you can track your progress and then see how you are moving part time. Very easy and direct. This exam, you must do well. A day on your neck, you must do well. Another important thing is this, number three. Please, a lot of people, I know somebody, I know person for Unical. Don't depend on who you know. Don't depend on who you know. I know somebody in Unical. Why am I saying you should not depend on who you know? Number one, focus on improving your scores rather than depending on someone who may not have the influence you think. It's only you that think that your uncle have connection or your auntie has connection. Your auntie may not have the connection you are thinking. Sir, I know Professor Ukun. I know Professor Umbi. Well done. I greet you. Now me greet you pass. Focus on improving your score rather than depending on someone. Don't depend on anybody. Focus on improving your score. To have good post-UTME score, you have moved. And don't forget this quickly. Who you know may actually not know anybody. Okay, who you know if you don't know anybody, it will shock you that who you know may actually not be known. That's another thing. Who you know, they know him. That's the big question. Who you know, does the person know anybody? Are you getting it now? So focus on improving your scores very, very importantly. Are you getting it? This is step 3 very fast. And then number 4, do your best and give it all you can now. You don't need to procrastinate your success. Success is sweet when it happens now. Do your best. Give it all that you can now when you have the time. Are you getting it now? This is number 4. Do your best. Do your best. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. How do you achieve this? It's very simple. Adopt a determined mindset, not a failure mindset. Because your score is low, and so what? Why are you scared? Adopt a determined mindset and give your preparation all you've got. Give it all you can now. Please, I'd like you to remember these 4 things. Number 1, set clear goals. Set clear goals. Your goals must be clear. What is it that you want to achieve in the Post-UTME? What is your score? The Post-UTME score you want to have at the end of the day. If it is 360, write it and gum it in your room. Gum it somewhere. Be looking at it every day. As you are looking at it, be asking yourself questions. What steps am I taking to achieving this? Have clear goals. Are you getting it now? Have clear goals that will compensate for your low Jamb score. If your Jamb score is low, have clear goals. Have clear goals. If people that have high Jamb score, they are preparing brutally well, you that have low Jamb score should do times 2 of what they are doing. Number 2, very quickly, stay positive and motivated. Let nothing weigh you down. You are a champion. Are you getting it now? Keep a positive attitude and remind yourself of your goals. Let nothing weigh you. You are a champion. You are a conqueror. Are you getting it now? You are going to do more than you think or you expected, or what you are expecting or anticipating. You are going to do exceedingly mightier than that. So stay motivated. Number 3, failure is not an option. Let me tell you this. Failure is not in your DNA. You have not been wired for failure. Success is what runs through your body. Are you getting me now? Failure is never an option for you. The approach that you must have this period is a do or die mentality. Do or die. It is either you get admitted or you get admitted. There is no room for failure. Don't come and give me excuses. So, sir, the reason why I had this, only failures give excuses. Champions don't give excuses. There is no room for failure. I'm not permitting you to fail. You cannot fail. You are a success material. Are you getting me? And I'd like you not to forget this. Sir Emmy and I, we are always here for you 24/7. If you have any question, the entire Learn Lift team is here for you. Chat us up and we're going to answer you immediately. We're going to attend to you. If you have any question, anything bothering your mind at the end of your Post-UTME, let us be aware of what is happening part time. And we are always here to tell you the next thing to do immediately. Are you getting me now? Very quickly. This exam, one thing I know for sure, you must do well. Me, I dare on your neck, you must do well. And guess what? This is every single thing I have for you in this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson, and that's lesson 4. And in lesson 4, we're going to look at something lovely, yes. But before that, please, very important, the past question, don't forget to run through them. Every single last subject, they are free there in their past questions. They are there for you. That's number 1. Number 2, don't forget to share to friends and relations. Those that are preparing for Post-UTME, invite your colleagues, invite your classmates, let them also study. And very importantly, video lessons and notes. Of course, there are video lessons and notes. All of them is in the app for you very, very fast. Enjoy, bro. I remain your guy, Sappy. Love you. See you in the next lesson. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Hope you've enjoyed this class. Guess what? To follow up for more classes, just download the Learn Lift app, whether on Play Store or App Store, and then follow up your classes. You must do extremely well. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.